I'm at Residency 5 at Valle Norte, and this one is my personal favorite. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot condo starting at $467,000. Now, before I show you the tour, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about what it's like to live in this area and what makes these condos a great buy. All right, let's get right into it. So before I continue with the video, the first thing I wanna say is that if you stay to the end, I have a very, very special rebate program only for those that stay to the end. So make sure you watch because there's gonna be a very, very special surprise for you. Now, where is Valle Norte? Why would you wanna live in Valle Norte? And what makes this community a great, great buy? So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the community. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm also gonna give you some facts, and I'm gonna let you know a little bit more about the North Phoenix area. So let's start off with the facts about Valle Norte. So first things first is that there are 9 different floor plans here, and they're all residency 1 through 9. So you have plenty of options to choose from. These are all gonna have 2-car garages. Some are gonna be a 2-car tandem, but they're all gonna be located within the same building. And obviously it's a condo, so there's gonna be shared amenities. Now there are still 40-something units available, so there is a lot of room for negotiation because they do wanna get these sold. And they're currently building still another building. So we're not gonna be completely finished with the last phase of this until spring of next year. So we've got some time. Now, some things to know about the community is that they do have a dog park, they have a pool, they have a gym, they have a nice walkway area. It is a private community, but it does come with a hefty HOA fee. Now the HOA fee here is gonna be roughly $462. And that includes everything except your electrical, your cable, and your Wi-Fi. These are meant to be turnkey ready. These are meant to be lock and leave. So these are not gonna probably be your forever home. They're gonna be an investment that is good to make now. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about the area and why these are a good investment to have. But yes, that is a pretty hefty HOA fee. Now, right now, at the time of this video, the builder is giving up to $20,000 in incentives, and those incentives can be used wherever you want. They can be used towards HOA dues. They can be used towards buying down your closing costs. They can be used towards buying down the interest rate. It doesn't matter. It's just a flexible $20,000 right now that the builder is offering as an incentive to get you into this home. Now, those were some of the facts. Now, let me give you my opinion. First things first is that, look, these are absolutely beautiful. I would honestly live in any of the 9 residences, and I'm not just saying that. I really love them. I think they're priced accordingly. They're in a very good location, and I think that there's a lot of room for appreciation and growth, specifically in this community and this area. Now, right now, I'm standing in what is like a hidden back room of Residency 5, and Residency 5 has been my favorite. I really like the floor plan. I really like the layout. I like the way that it is, and you guys can see all about it in the Residency 5 video, but I just wanted to give you my opinion and say that these have to be some of the nicest condos in all of Phoenix right now, specifically for the price. Now, enough about the Valle Norte community. Let me tell you some more about the actual area and where we are located. So we are located in North Phoenix, very close to the 17 off of the Loop 303. And if you know anything about this area, there's one thing to note, and that is TSMC. Yes, TSMC headquarters is just a couple miles away from here. You can literally jog if you really wanted to. And that is a almost $200 billion investment that is coming into this area where they're trying to turn this into the Silicon Desert. Yes, you heard that right, the Silicon Desert. And if you don't know anything about that, just Google it, and there's plenty of information that is gonna convince you of the massive amounts of growth that is happening in this area. Now, outside of the development that we have here of roads, manufacturers, the chip plants, and all of that, this area specifically is absolutely beautiful. You're close to the highway, but you're tucked away in kind of private corner. As you can see from the drone footage here, there is beautiful mountain views everywhere you go. It's super nice, it's super quiet. You have tons and tons and tons of miles of Sonoran desert where you can go hiking, biking, all kinds of trails, picnics, golfing, everything that you can imagine is around this area. Not to mention Lake Pleasant is probably only 20 minutes from here. So if you're somebody who loves to be on the lake and you love an active lifestyle and you love to be close enough to the city but still far enough away from it, North Phoenix is definitely a place to be. Now, you've got the Happy Valley Shopping Center down there at Norterra. You've also got your Lifetime Fitness. You got a Costco that's breaking ground here. There's a lot of development, and look, none of this is gonna be stopping anytime soon. So if you want something that's secure, something that's gonna appreciate, and something that looks very, very nice, the North Phoenix area, and specifically this Valle Norte community, is a place that I would highly recommend. Okay, so now we're here, Residency 5. We're gonna walk in, pretty basic, no patio in the front. We'll walk in, and I'd like to note that this one is my personal favorite. But, so closets right here, sorry, garage is right here. You're gonna walk in. And it's kind of like not that much space, right? You guys see this? But look at this surprise is when you come upstairs. This right here is an entertainer's paradise. The way they set this up. Look at this, the way it opens up. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that. I mean, super. This, I'm gonna open it for you guys so you guys can see. Oh, whoa. Oh, there we go. It's opening. Ooh, imagine having that. Imagine having that wine right there. Your wine sitting right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll close this back up for them. Turn around. You guys can see the kitchen. I like the fact that it's big. Got a huge, massive island right here. And you still have space if you wanted a more traditional, right here, place to eat. But, I mean, this is spacious. This is spacious. You have here, and I've got a surprise for you. There's one more surprise here. Not just the wine. We got another bathroom right here. Bam. Now that is high ceiling. Super, super nice. We've got bedroom number 1 right here. So they have it set up kind of like a nursery. I personally would not use this as a nursery, but so they have it set up. But you do have this extra space right here to kind of do whatever you want. There is no coat closet here, but that is plenty and plenty of space. So they've kind of added up here what they've taken from the other ones. That is downstairs. So we make our way around. We have our outside patio right here. Pretty decent size, I would say, you know. Pretty decent. And go this way. I told you I had a surprise for you. I told you I had a surprise. Still not at the surprise, almost there. So your master right here. Love that, love that. Still not at the surprise. Stay with me. Master bathroom right here. Look, this one, I mean, number 5, I mean, this is beautiful. We've got our dual vanities. Nice little separation. We love that. I mean, this is a closet. This is a closet. Look at this closet. That is a closet. I mean, guys, I mean, let me see if I can set this down right here. This is a closet. This is the type of closet I need. You know, I'd probably take the whole thing by myself, but yeah, this is incredible. Now, here's a shower for you guys. Nice shower, bam. Okay, and oh, you can see it. Here's the surprise. Look at that. Wow, hiding right there. Hiding right there. Boom. You got your own hidden little office, hidden little room back here where you can come in, get away, and get some work done with your own private patio. Yeah, that's sick right there. Love that. By the way. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at those mountain views. Look at those mountain views. Super nice, super nice. Now, like I said, this one's my personal favorite. I can totally see me living here by myself, entertaining people. I mean, that wine, I'm sold. I'm sold right here. I mean, that is beautiful. Really, really love that. Very spacious. I love this layout. Love it. And that wraps it up for this part of the tour. And that concludes the tour. Thank you so much for taking the tour with me. The first thing that I want to do is give you exactly what I promised, and that is my rebate program. My rebate program is very, very simple. It's where you can get up to $10,000 back in the form of a rebate at closing, Or we have a contingency plan where I can list your home for up to 1% and you can use the rest of the funds to roll over into maybe a home like this, whether that be a primary or an investment property. Now, in order to get all the information about the rebate program, everything is gonna be below. Go ahead and click the link, fill out the form, and I will contact you and give you all of the details that you need about getting this rebate. Now, remember that at the time of this video, the builders are giving up to $20,000 in incentives, so you can save up to $30,000 when you use me buying here at Valle Norte. Now again, like I mentioned, these condos are truly one of my favorites in the entire area. As you can see from the drone footage, there's beautiful mountains everywhere that you look here, and I truly love this place. I think that home prices are gonna continue to rise, they're gonna continue to appreciate, and 10, 15 years from now from this area, we're gonna be looking at very expensive condos. So the best time to buy is now. Now, if you guys have any further questions, all my contact information is below. Again, I am Derek Perez, your local Phoenix realtor, here for all of your real estate needs. And with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.